everybody, Little Link here. Today I'll be reviewing the long-awaited debut record from EDM artist Eliminate, Get Off the Internet. Eliminate is an artist I didn't really pay attention to until I listened to the single Dawn. I honestly don't know what made me originally want to follow the artist in the first place, but whatever it was, I guess it was some song that I really liked by him. But I'm happy I did follow him, because this album is something I had no idea I needed. That's kind of an exaggeration. This album tackles a lot of different EDM styles, from brostep to trap to color bass. There's a lot of different styles on here, and it keeps things interesting throughout. The tone of the album seems to reflect the current time period, both in how it's produced and even the different themes. For this being his debut record, it's a really nice insight into what Eliminate's all about. I know a lot of people have been saying that there's a lot of Skrillex influence on here, and yeah, I do think that is true. At the same time, I really do think this album is able to stand on its own. The structure of this album works really well. The transitions from track to track are almost seamless. Because of the seamless transitions, the story and the music being displayed really takes you in, and it feels like you're on a journey from start to finish. Now, what are my thoughts on the album? Well, I really love this album. I love the consistency, the playful energy, the production. It's all done really well. The opening track, Think About It, is a great way to open it, as it's consistently changing throughout, keeping you engaged. Then we have a really nice transition into what's probably the best track on here, Dawn. I still can't get over this track. It's so beautiful. From the drop to the vocals, it just has this gorgeous quality to it. Then we have Heart.EXE, which is by far the most fun track on here, at least for me. The drop on here is amazing. Playing with Fire is a cool melodic dubstep track that even combines some elements of color bass or color bass, I have no idea. One thing to note, the beginning of Waste My Time sounds almost exactly like Where Are You Now by Skrillex and Diplo. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. So now moving on to the negatives, there aren't any negatives I can think of for the album as a whole, but more of just individual tracks. SMSAU is a track that, while I do actually enjoy, I'm not a really big fan of the vocals on here. Come Closer is pretty good, however it feels a bit lacking as a full track. I feel like it's almost meant to be an interlude, and if so, then I don't have a problem with it. Poison Oak is a track that is simply not for me, mainly because of the screaming during the build-up. Other than that, I guess the track is fine. There is one track I do feel the need to talk about, and it's the only sort of bad track on here. I'm not gonna say the name out loud, but it's F_CKU. I honestly don't understand this track. The lyrics aren't very good. I know he's saying the same thing over and over, but still. I also don't understand why it's trying to sound like someone's being lifted off into heaven. I would understand it a bit better if the song was more aggressive to better fit the name of the lyrics. But oh well. The production and vocals are at least pretty solid, despite it still feeling out of place. However, here's where we run into a bit of a problem with this track. Upon watching the music video, I do believe this song is meant to be silly and not meant to be taken very seriously. And if that's the case, then I actually don't have much of a problem with this song. Speaking of music videos, it's time to talk about the bonus stuff. Alongside the music videos, I'm also going to talk about the visualizers and the lyrics videos. Honestly, they're all pretty decent. Some of them even have some humor to it, and I feel like the humor really fits the album's theme, and it's also pretty funny. As a whole, they're all pretty decent. I really like the cover art for this album. It's really simple, but it kind of shows what the entire album wants to tell you. And overall, Get Off the Internet by Eliminate is a great debut record. I would recommend this if you want an album that is fun, energetic, playful, and blends numerous genres of EDM into a coherent project. I will be giving this album a 4 out of 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you happen to listen to this album, be sure to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and also make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, see you later.